Hello and welcome to English for Everyone, where we practice real-life American English. Today we're going to learn some great phrasal verbs, so let's get started. Today we're going to learn to zoom, scroll, and swipe. And we're going to learn about doom scrolling. So let's take a closer look. On a screen, if you want to make the picture bigger, we say you need to zoom in. And if you want to make the picture smaller, you need to zoom out. These are the phrasal verbs we use. So we see the map is too small. We can't see any detail. We need to zoom in. Let's practice. What do we need to do? Do we need to zoom in or zoom out? That's right, we need to zoom in. All right, we did it. We zoomed in. Zoom in the present, in the past, zoomed. We zoomed in. But we zoomed in too much. We cannot see all the places we need to see. We zoomed in too much. So now we need to zoom out. Let's practice. Do we need to zoom out or zoom in? That's right, we need to zoom out. And now we have scroll up and scroll down. Pronunciation, use the long O, scroll. Scroll, plus a dark L. Scroll. Like in old and cold. Scroll. Scroll in the present, in the past, scrolled. He scrolled down. So he needs to scroll up. Let's practice. Does he need to scroll up? That's right, he needs to scroll up. And he scrolled down in the past. He scrolled down. We link the words, we hear scrolled down in the past. Did he scroll down or scroll up? That's right, he scrolled down. Example, she's scrolling down. Let's practice. Is she scrolling up or down? That's right, she's scrolling down. And now she's scrolling up. Let's practice. Is she scrolling up or down? That's right. Now let's swipe. You can swipe right or you can swipe left. Swipe in the present, in the past, swiped. He swiped right. He didn't swipe left, he swiped right. Let's practice. Did he swipe right? That's right, he swiped right. And now he went the other way. He swiped left. Let's practice. Did he swipe left? That's right, he swiped left. Now let's talk about doom scrolling. Doom scrolling is when you're on your phone or your tablet and you're just scrolling down usually. You're scrolling down to see the next thing in your feed. And you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. And you're not looking for anything particular, you're just doing it. For fun, I guess. And why do we call it doom scrolling? Because doom is for something in the future that's not good. If you're condemned or cursed to a bad future, you are doomed. So it's kind of a negative thing to say, calling this doom scrolling. But that's what people say. They call this doom scrolling. Being on your phone or your tablet for a long time, just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. I don't like doom scrolling. I don't do it very much. What about you? Do you like doom scrolling? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think about doom scrolling. Is it fun? Do you like it? Is it good? Is it bad? Tell me what you think in the comments. So remember these. You zoom in and you zoom out. You can scroll up and you can scroll down. Or you can swipe. You can swipe right or you can swipe left. And tell me what you think about doom scrolling. Is it a good thing or not? Thanks for watching and keep watching for more. We're learning this phrasal verb. It has a few meanings. Hookup. I can use hookup to mean install. If I install something that only requires a few connections, I can say hook up. Example, a washing machine, or you can call it a washer. I need to install a washer, or I can say I need to hook up the washer. In a continuous form, he's hooking up the washer. He's hooking up a new washer. Pronunciation, use the short sound like book and look, hook. Hook up. Let's practice. Is he hooking up the new washer? That's right, he's hooking up the new washer. When I use hook up to mean install, it is a separable phrasal verb That means if I use a pronoun it, I have to put it in the middle. Hook it up. I cannot say hook up it. I put it in the middle, hook it up. It is substituting the washer. He's hooking it up right now. Let's practice. Is he hooking it up right now? That's right, he's hooking it up right now. If I change the verb to past, ed is pronounced with a T sound. Hooked, hooked, hooked up. He's finished. He hooked up the washer. Or if I use the pronoun, he hooked it up. Pronunciation, hooked it up, hooked it up. The T in it sounds like a fast D. Hooked it up, hooked it up. Let's practice. Did he hook up the washer? That's right, he hooked up the washer. Did he hook it up right? Very good, he hooked it up right. So the phrasal verb hook up is about making connections. We can also use it with people. When we use hook up to talk about people, it's not a separable phrasal verb. You cannot separate and say, I hooked them up. That's different. It's not separable. You use the preposition with. They hooked up with some people. You can also use hook up to talk about dating in a romantic way. He went to the club and he hooked up with some girl. That means he got together with her in a romantic way. So he hooked up with a girl at the club. Let's practice. Did he hook up with a girl at the club? That's right, he hooked up with a girl at the club. And there's a slang expression, hook me up. That means give me a good deal. Give me a special deal because we're friends, because we know each other. You can hook me up. Example, my friend is a cable guy. He works for the cable company. And we're good friends, so I want him to hook me up. I want him to give me a discount or maybe free cable. Because we know each other, he can hook me up. In this case, the phrasal verb is separable. I cannot say hook up me. I put the pronoun in the middle. Hook me up. He can hook me up. He can give me a special deal. So remember, the phrasal verb hook up can be used in several ways. It can mean to install something with a few connections, or to make connections with people, or to make romantic connections, or to give someone a special deal. Today we're going to look at and practice with these three phrasal verbs. Let's get started. First we have fill or fill up. The preposition up is optional. You don't have to use it, but it's very common. Example, I need to fill the tank. You can also say I need to fill up the car or I need to fill up the tank. Fill up is more common. We use fill and fill up for containers. Example, you can fill the water bottle or you can fill up the water bottle. Both are correct, but fill up is more common. Let's practice. Does he need to fill up the gas tank? That's right, he needs to fill up the gas tank. Let's practice. Is he filling up the water bottle? That's right, he's filling up the water bottle. Now let's talk about fill out. We use fill out to talk about paperwork. Example, forms, documents, applications. When you put the information on the form, whether you write the information or you use a computer, we say fill out. You fill out the form. Example, he wants to apply for the job, but he needs to fill out the application first. Let's practice. Does he need to fill out the application first? That's right, he needs to fill out the application first. Example, when you go to the doctor's office, you have to fill out a lot of paperwork. Let's practice. Does he have to fill out a lot of paperwork at the doctor's office? That's right, he has to fill out a lot of paperwork at the doctor's office. Now let's talk about fill in. Fill in is about information, but it's not a form, it's not an application, it's just one line, or one space, or one piece of information. Example, you filled out an application, but you forgot to put your address. So you need to fill in your address. One piece of information, one line, one space. Fill in. You need to fill in your address, and oh, you forgot to fill in your date of birth. So fill in your date of birth too. Sometimes when I fill out an application online, it doesn't let me submit the application. It goes back and says, you need to fill in all required fields. Again, you need to fill in all required fields. So don't forget to fill in all the spaces. So make sure you fill in your address. And don't forget to fill in this space with your zip code. You need to fill in your address. Let's practice. Does he need to fill in his address? That's right. He needs to fill in his address. Very good. So remember the difference between fill up, fill out, and fill in. They're all a little different. And thanks for watching. And if you like this video, subscribe to our channel. And if you want to become a member, click the join button. And we'll see you next time.